Oh, dual season is definitely an exciting way to operate a yacht. We're crossing the Atlantic twice a year, and it gives us the opportunity to meet clients on both sides of the Atlantic. It also keeps us extremely busy, which is important in yachting. Often when you're more static, you tend to lose the motivation, and the dual season definitely keeps us on our toes all the time. Okay, I've got to be careful what I say here, because a lot of our stories are pretty private. Lots of interesting shenanigans that go on charter. I think the most important story and memorable item I should talk about is the one where the guest leaves satisfied. That's always the best answer to that question. Oh, yeah, if I can't diffuse the situation, I'll normally call in the cavalry, and that number one would be Bugsy Drake, my chief stew. She's amazing at being able to put lipstick on a pig. If I really need to get some fun stuff in as well, I can always call on Frank, our good old bosun, and we always put Frank in a onesie. We'll do something stupid and silly that makes the guests laugh, and that often settles the situation.
That would be Little Harbour in the Abacos. It's a beautiful remote spot where you have very lively snorkeling. You have drift snorkels with the spotted eagle rays. You have easy access to deep fishing areas. And then especially the Little Harbour itself, which is a sheltered cove. Beautiful, I'd say. It's the place to be in the Abacos. Yeah, I would say there's a massive interest in everything like e-foils, easy access, instant fun. And the other one definitely would be the large tenders. So you can enjoy a sunset cruise, you can enjoy going deep sea fishing, having a glass of champagne with your loved one and having a romantic moment, listening to some nice music while cheering with a glass of bubbles. That would be Ella. That one always wakes up. It's a new day, it's a new bruise.
So on board Nita K II, we believe every day is a reason to celebrate, which is why we really go out of our way above and beyond with a theme. Because after all, a theme is a dream, and taking into account the guests' passions, what they love doing, we love to incorporate it for that extra personal touch. So as cliched as it sounds, you know, teamwork is the dream work, which is how I like to run my interior. And I also love to run it with kindness, because I believe kindness is key. I've once been a junior stewardess, and working my way up, I've loved to learn from my seniors. Training, taking the time really makes for a fabulous team and a very happy ethos on board. So without a doubt, I'm going to say Ange, my second stew, has the best fashion sense on board. She's so on top of trends. She's a shopaholic, of course, so she's never without a shopping bag in her hand, whether we're in Italy, or she even manages to find some really fashionable shops in the Bahamas. She's always got her Instagram up to date, the correct filters. Yeah, she is the fashion diva of Nita K II.
Probably the e-foil, because it's quite challenging and it's a new thing that's exciting. So the guests will do that and they have a lot of fun with it. Definitely on charter, it's the weather factor, especially when it rains, because you set everything up all nicely for the guests, and then there will be a random rogue cloud that will come through and just ruins your day, and you quickly have to run around and cover everything. It would definitely go to Richard, our chief engineer. No matter what you're doing, he always wants to be the one that wins and takes the prize back home.
So for me, the best part about being a chief engineer with guests on is greeting them at the beginning, and at the end of the trip they don't see me and they don't recognise me. That means I've done a good job. It means that all the services that we provide have been provided for, and there's no reason for them to be asking questions about the engineering aspect of service. As I've been working on yachts for about 5 years now, it's been getting the opportunity to work with great owners and also great crew members. Some of the best people I've worked with have been either on this boat or my previous boat. It's definitely me. I'll end up putting my radio down and when I go into a bilge or I'm going to fix some machinery, and generally I'll lose it and I can't find it, and then yeah, it's me.
I love it. There's no really other job like it where you can be around the water, and like on here we got a lot of toys. We're always keeping busy. Got our e-foils and stuff, like helping the guests get on with their toys and just having fun. Oh geez, it definitely have to be Ange. Ange's probably the biggest foodie we have on the boat. She loves all the different types of food. Always be a little cheesecake or something in the fridge with Ange. I definitely have to be Rich. Rich is always a good stern listener, and he'll just tell you straight how it is and give you good advice on how to deal with your problems.